Every step of the way, we are in favour of a national disability insurance scheme. It's got to belong to all Australians, it's got to belong to the Parliament, it can't be the property of any one-sided politics, but we want to ensure that it is a reality. The best way to ensure that the National Disability Insurance Scheme does become a reality is to build a strong economy. And we have a plan, a real solutions plan, that will build a strong economy. It starts with getting rid of unnecessary taxes, not putting taxes up, but putting taxes down. Then, of course, we have to pare back unnecessary and extravagant government spending. Then, of course, we've got to make our economy more productive, more flexible, less ridden with red tape and green tape, and that is precisely what will happen under a coalition government. We've done it in the past, we stand ready to do it again.
We are in a situation where 2 days ago the Prime Minister told the Australian people that everything was fine, that the money was there for the NDIS. Yesterday the Prime Minister said that the cupboard is bare, that the Prime Minister has created great uncertainty for Australians with disability and it is incumbent upon her to resolve that uncertainty as soon as possible.
We don't know whether it's superannuation, whether it's going to be death duties, whether it's going to be capital gains tax on the family home, or whether it's going to be an additional Medicare levy. But one way or another, this government's budget preparations are in chaos, and every Australian has got to be in a state of great uncertainty right now about just where this government is going and just who it's coming after next. Let the government say exactly what it's going to do, and then the opposition is in a position to respond. But at the moment, in the Prime Minister's own words, everything is now on the table. If some states aren't part of it, it's not a national plan. The states cannot assume that any bad deal which is negotiated by this government will necessarily be sustained by a future government. It stands to reason that future governments, should there be a government, a change of government at the election, future governments do what they think is in the national interest, and that's not necessarily what this government thought was in the national interest. Workers' pay and conditions are safe under the coalition, and second, that we trust to the processes of the independent umpire to try to ensure that wages and conditions are properly set in a way that will maximise employment. That's the way it is, that's the way it should be, that's the way it will be under us.